Thank you for joining us on the newsroom this afternoon. I am Abisola Adebayo. The federal government has declared wanted all Boko Haram suspects who fled the Medium Security Custodial Center in Kuje, Abuja. In a statement on Friday, the Nigerian Correctional Service revealed the names and photos of 69 inmates who escaped from the correctional facility following the attack by terrorists 3 days ago. In the statement, the service urged citizens to report to any law enforcement agency if they see any of these people or have useful information which may lead to their recapture. Meanwhile, the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, says the federal government had fortified security in all correctional centers in the country before the recent attack on the facility in the nation's capital. Aregbesola made this known in a statement on Thursday by his media advisor, Shola Fashure, in reaction to the attack on the Medium Security Custodial Center in Kuje, Abuja. Aregbesola explained that the government had taken the initiative to beef up security at the correctional centers at a time when the country witnessed incessant jailbreaks, including in the facility in Oyo State. Aregbesola, who said he had been briefed on the invasion of the correctional facility in Kuje, maintained that the security officers on duty fiercely engaged the attackers and inflicted a heavy casualty on them. Still on security, troops of Operation Desert Sanity has announced that it have recorded success over ISWAP and Boko Haram terrorists during an aggressive clearance operation around Dikwa-Gamboru Highway in Borno State. Authorities say the troops neutralized several insurgents, including top commanders. Although the army did not give very specific details regarding the number of insurgents killed, a brief statement on Friday revealed that clearance operation was highly successful and several weapons and ammunition were recovered. As of July 8, 2022, 11,948,607 cases of the coronavirus infections have been confirmed in 55 African countries. This is according to update from Johns Hopkins University using statistics from the World Health Organization and other international institutions as well as national and regional public health departments. According to the update, South Africa has the most reported cases of over 3 million infections, followed by Morocco and Tunisia. Meanwhile, the fatality toll stands at 255,160, while 334,203,000 vaccinations have been administered across the continent so far. To safeguard the environment, the federal government has recommended that penalties from gas flaring will be utilized for the purpose of environmental remediation and relief of the host communities as provided under the Petroleum Industry Act. Speaking during a session at the ongoing 2022 Nigeria Oil and Gas Conference in Abuja, the Managing Director of Total Energies Exploration and Production Nigeria Limited, Mike Sangster, said efforts by operators were being increased to reduce carbon emissions from gas flaring. He, however, explained that the adoption of penalties to address the concern was not an answer, stressing that the international company, as well as others, had developed programs to manage the situation. On the first, in Japan's former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has died in a hospital on Friday, hours after being shot at a political campaign event in an attack condemned as absolutely unforgivable. According to a senior member of Abe's Liberal Democratic Party, the former Prime Minister died at a hospital in Kashihara City, Nara, where he was receiving medical treatment. The death was also reported by other broadcasters as well as Japanese news agencies Jiji and Kyodo. The assassination of the country's best-known politician comes despite Japan's strict gun laws and with campaigning underway ahead of upper house elections on Sunday. The former prime minister was 67 years old at the time of his death. Sepp Blatter and Michel Platini, two powerful football figures, have been accused of fraud charges in a Swiss court on Friday. Blatter, former FIFA president, and Platini, his vice, were both found not guilty of corruption at Switzerland's Federal Criminal Court following a 2-week trial that ended on June 22. The case is centered on a 1.6 million euros payment made by Blatter to Platini in 2011. The Swiss Office of the Attorney General had accused Blatter and Platini of fraud in the alternative of misappropriation in the further alternative of criminal mismanagement as well as forgery of a document. The fate of the pair was known on Friday morning via a verdict published by 3 judges who presided over the trial. Meanwhile, despite being cleared, the 86-year-old ex-FIFA president remains banned from football until 2028 for a different punishment in 2011. Well, that's all on the newsroom this morning. Thank you for watching.